Well, the biggest thing I think I see when I'm talking to filmmakers that are newer to the game is that they let the process itself stop them.
First off, you have to believe it can happen, and then you just have to behave as if it's happening.
You know, it's a very big picture when you think about putting a film together. Where it's shorter, feature doesn't matter. You still have to assemble your crew. You still have to figure out where you're shooting. You still have to get money for it. There's all the steps are the same.
In other words, you can't wait for things to fall in line perfectly. You know, you just have to say, we're making the movie on this date, and behave as if that's true. And worst case scenario, you don't have the money by that date.
And I see a lot of people getting stopped by the bigness of the whole. So what really helps me is to break it down and put steps in front of me instead of looking at where it's going to be, you know, 6 weeks from there or a year from there. You know, focus on what do I have to get done today to move to the next step, to get the next thing done.
Until you say to the universe, this is really happening and it's happening at this time, then the pieces don't tend to come together.
It's all about the story. The story and the characters trump all. I go to festivals and often get the question, what did you shoot on? You know, what did you use to do this? And well, I think that equipment and toys are fun. They're simply tools for telling your story. They're not a substitution for having strong characters or storyline.
Find a way to do it yourself, even if that means it's going to look shitty or you're not going to have the perfect sound or the actor you thought you needed or the script you thought. I mean, the script, you know, that's within your means. Make a good script. But everything else, enable yourself to do it.
The means of production have changed so much in the last few years, where now more voices have the equipment available to make a story, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a good story unless you really take the time to say something truthful and be vulnerable and try to make something that people need to know.
We entered Outfest last year, and we didn't get in. And I have to say, I'm so glad that the Outfest programmers did not accept us, because the extra year that we had to get our shit together, we made the film so much better. I mean it. I've thanked everybody here at Outfest for not accepting the film last year. And they said, you know what, that's so great that you re-entered, because so many filmmakers get discouraged when they don't get in, even if we tell them to enter next year, and they don't. And you did, and you made a better film. And I was like, thank you, you guys. Had the film come out last year, I would have been horrified now, you know? But that extra year gave us, you know, I flew to New York and shot extra footage. I got an extra interview that I won't tell you about because it's amazing, and really made the film it needs to be. So the first bit of advice to filmmakers in regards to Outfest is don't give up. If you have entered and you didn't get in, maybe your film's not ready, and that's okay. So take that extra time.